One of the most difficult things that I struggled with was trying to keep things as normal as possible. It was my job as far as I was concerned. He was at home in a hospital bed, and that was my job, to take care of him.
For me, I was just rehabbing. Really, the toughest thing is, tell you the truth, is try not to complain too much at the house, because I'm the kind of person that I have to be up and running around doing things. So to be reliant on somebody for everything, for the basic things, it was hard for me. And then pretty much try to keep my head straight about staying on course to heal up as quick as I could, because I wanted to get back to taking care of things at the house and also get ready to get back to work.
And that's where the part of me came out that didn't have time. I don't have time to grieve about this. I don't have time to be sad and all. I have to be up. I have to keep going and make this good for my kids. And we had a hospital bed in the den. You know, it was in the middle of the living room for a year, or the den for a year. So that I had to keep that part, you know, as simple as possible, and make it okay for him. It was very quiet, very solemn. People would want to come over, and I had to have them know, I'm sorry, it's not a good day today. I'm sorry, it's not a good day today. So it was a lot of that. I had a teenage daughter in high school, and my son went away to the service soon after he got hurt. So it was more my daughter. She was alone at the house. It was hard for her to have her brother gone, and then to have Oscar in a hospital bed.
I think there were things that we didn't understand as a couple with a burn survivor in the house. I'm sure that there were how to handle the burns, how to even simple things like eventually having to take a shower, how to deal with dressing changes.
Yeah.
I know it was hard, and
you're burdened with a lot when you go home because you're in charge of a lot of this. And I was okay with it. You know, I wasn't squeamish and all that. But I think my daughter could have kind of got thrown by the wayside a little bit because she had to be strong for me. She was like, I'm good, Mom. Don't worry. I'm good, Mom. And I think it probably took a toll on her. She would have totally benefited from some type of support group, and we didn't know about the Phoenix Society, peer support. We didn't know about any of that. That wasn't part of our life at the time. So that would have really, I think it would have really helped her tremendously. You do the best you can with the situation you're given. As a couple, I think it would have been nice if we were told something to the effect of how long this was going to take. This is a long process. You're not aware of how long it's going to be, and that you're given this for life. You're given this job for life. You forget it sometimes. Other times you don't. But people forget the situation. You don't have the visitors. You don't have the cards. You don't have all that goes on with the burn injury. An accident, whatever the accident may be, and people go on with their lives. That was the one thing that I found that was kind of hard for me to deal with. But I mean, I did what I could. But people forgot about it, and we're still living it every day. And I would talk about it and talk about it and talk. I'm sure I bored the heck out of people, but I didn't have anybody else to talk about, so I talk about it with any girlfriend that got on the phone with me, or this is what's going on today, and I'm sure I bored them. But that would have been nice to have somebody somewhere to go where I would have known what to expect or what might come next, or.
And that's what would have been great for it about peer support. We would have had that, because then we would have been able to meet maybe another couple that's gone through it and kind of help us through the rough edges, the rough times, because everything we did, we were on our own. People today are lucky because, you know what, started this program and it's evolving and it's getting better, and that's why we're trying to get the word out. And letting everybody know, educate everybody. There's help out there. There's people like us that can talk to you if you wanted somebody to talk to, and if you wanted to find out, what did you go through, Oscar?
As a spouse and a firefighter, a wife of a firefighter, it's a different place. You look at things differently. You have people that connect with you immediately when they know you're a firefighter's wife. Other spouses, they just connect with you immediately because they know that you're a firefighter's wife and you understand what they're going. You understand the whole dynamic of it. So that's what's wonderful about the peer support is you are peers, basically. You're peers, and it works beautifully.